Hey guys, 95 Pop Snaps here, and today we are taking on the Funko Name Challenge. We were nominated by the Pop Chaser, so let's do this. Alrighty guys, so I have been nominated to do the Funko Name Challenge by the Pop Chaser, so big shout out to him. Be sure to go check out his video. He had a nice little list of pops there. So pretty much, you take your name and you grab a pop for each letter of your name, if that makes sense. It'll make sense as we go. So if your name starts with B, you find a pop that starts with B. And you keep going through the letters of your name and pretty much get to show off a whole mixture of pops in your collection. So that's what I'm doing today. And to start off with, I know I have a number on mine, but I thought this will work. So the first pop I have to show off to you guys is Lightning Mcqueen. Now, since no pops are called 95 or are called the number 9, I went with Lightning McQueen to cover the 95, just because that's the number that he has on his car. So I picked out the fabulous Lightning McQueen. I really like this one. So this is when he has the Doc Hudson skin slash paint job. I think it's a really cool pop. It is from the third movie. I absolutely love my Cars pops. I don't have too many. I don't think I've ever shown off many on the channel, so it's really good to bring him out and show him off. I love the details. I love the sideways box. It really works for these pops, so it's really awesome. As you can see, the collection on the back there's a couple of good ones, but yes. So this one is starting us off, number 95, Lightning McQueen. And that's actually quite half the reason why I love the number 95 is because I love Cars so much, and that's Lightning McQueen's number. And it's also the year I was born, so I guess it works in two ways. And on to the letter P. We have a really fun pop here. I got this one for $5 at the Pop Culture Warehouse sale. It does have some box damage, but to be honest, from the front, it is in great condition. So I picked up the Pwa and Hey Hey. So this is from Moana, and yeah, letter P. So I thought I'd show off this one. It was one of my favorites. I got this before the channel, I think. I don't think I ever got to show this off, so really glad to now. As you can see, the duo is there. I love the little Hey Hey on the top. It is an adorable pop. So that is my letter P edition. As you can see, it's got a bit of corner damage on the top there. I don't know if that's showing too well, but honestly, for $5, I am not going to pass up on this one. If you are after this pop, I believe Pop Culture just restocked it, which is pretty good considering this pop had a bit of value to it at one point, but it has gotten restocked, so that's pretty exciting for those who missed out. And for the letter O, we have Orko from the Masters of the Universe. I was super stoked to pick this one up when I did. He was going for a fair bit of money at the time, and I found it for $12 at JB Hi-Fi. Now, Orko is very nostalgic for me. My cousin had the action figure of this one, and I never got to play with it because that was one of his favorites, I believe. So Jason, I'm very glad I have my own Orko now, but here he is. Yeah, so I got it for a really good price, and his value's gone up a fair bit. It's in pretty good condition too, so I'm very happy. It's just one I really wanted to have in the collection, and probably my favorite, if not one of at least, Masters of the Universe characters. So there is Orko for our letter O. So we do have a couple of P's, being 95 Pop Snaps. But the next one we do have is Post Malone. So I thought this is another one I haven't shown off on the channel and one of my favorite pops in the collection. It is Post Malone. I absolutely love the details on this guy. He looks spot on. And the box art's pretty cool too. I love the big and loud yellow. So it's pretty cool. You know, he's got the cigarette, he's got his alcohol, he's got all the tattoos going on. It is really great detailed. And I don't know, I just like it. I like his music, so it was pretty cool to pick this one up, and I was pretty happy to add it to the collection for retail, because there was a point in time where, you know, he was selling for a bit over retail, and was starting to rise in value, but then I believe it got a restock, so that helped mellow it down, and I did pick it up in that restock, which was very exciting. So yep, for the second P, we'll Post Malone. Now on to Snaps. So Snaps starts with S. English on point. So for the first S in Snaps, I've gone with a pop that means a lot to me. It's one that I don't think I could ever let go of, and it is Susie from Stranger Things. So this is from the 2019 New York Comic Con. Obviously it has the shared sticker, but this one meant a lot. So I was on the hunt for this one for a very long time, but every time I saw her, there was a horrible paint job. A lot of the time the glasses sometimes have bubbles in them, so it makes the pop look a bit funny. And every time I found it, it was either box damage or the figure wasn't great. So quality control from Funko for this one wasn't the best. And I was very grateful. For my birthday, Jen traveled, I think, almost an hour to go to a Zing to check if they had one in good condition. I believe she called ahead of time and they said yes, it's in good condition, the box. So she took the punt and said hopefully the pop itself is in good nick. And it was, and it just means a lot that she went through that effort for me. I was absolutely stoked when I opened up the present and it was Susie, because it's a pop I really, really love. And you guys know I love the Neverending Story, so obviously there's a very iconic scene from Stranger Things where her and Dustin are singing the Neverending Story theme song. And I mean, you guys know that's a quote I use at the end of my videos, so it's very important to me and very special. Hence why I really love this character, and I guess it's her from that scene, so it's very, very awesome. And just super grateful that Jen went to that effort to get that one for me. So yeah, for the first S, we have Susie from Stranger Things. Alright, onto the letter N, the one and only N in my name, and I had to pick something special for it, so I went with Nymphadora Tonks, one of my favourite, if not the favourite Harry Potter pop that has ever been made from the 2020 Emerald City Comic Con. It was very exciting that we got her as a pop for that con, so fingers crossed this year's Emerald City Comic Con 2021 is just as good. Be sure to go check out my video on that one as well if you haven't already. I mentioned some leaks and rumours and what I hope to see from 2021's ECCC. That sounded like too many C's. But anyway, for the letter N, back to that, we have Tonks here. Absolutely amazing pop. I love that Funko finally made one of her last year, and she's amazing. The details are spot on. She looks exactly how we expected her to look. It's really cool, and I'm very, very grateful to have her in my collection. I was able to get her for retail because I know the price of this one has gone up quite a bit. So feeling pretty lucky to have her, that's for sure. Alrighty, so on to the letter A. And we have another pop that has shot up in value. I did not know until I went through my Funko app to find stuff for this video. I could not believe that this one has shot up that much. And I don't know if it's, I mean, the Funko app isn't quite as reliable for us here in Australia, but it said it was like $90 Australian. I won this from a claw machine for about 10 bucks. I reckon that's how much I spent on the machine. And that is Abed Nadir from Community. So I love Community. It is one of my favorite comedy shows. So I do have, I'm pretty sure I have the whole set now that I got Britta from Pop Culture on that amazing grand opening. But yeah, Abed isn't in, I mean, he's got some scratches just from the claw machine, but otherwise he's in great condition. So I was very happy to win him. As soon as I saw him in the machine, it was one I needed for the set, and I went hard on it. I think I ended up spending 10 bucks or so. I usually have pretty good luck with the claw machines, but I did get Abed that way, and I was very, very happy because now, yeah, I've got the complete set. I'm hoping they do some more. We never got Pierce Hawthorne, so that would be good. So Abed had to be in here for the letter A. It's one of my favorite lines, so it was one I wanted to include. Alright, so for the final P of my name. That's so weird to say. Anyway, we have the Punisher from the Daredevil TV show. He is a great villain in the show, hence why I picked this one. If I had the Chase, I would have. That Chase is one I would love to add to the collection someday. So if anyone out there has one and wants to trade, or does see one out there in the world, please let me know because I would love to add it to my collection. But I did include the common just because I really love this show. And I do really like the villain. I think he's a great villain. He's played well and portrayed well in the show. So he's very, very cool. And of course he had his own series. I haven't watched it all yet. I think I've watched 1 or 2 episodes. But there's so much to watch these days. So I haven't really had the time to. But I do love Daredevil. I've probably watched that twice through at least. And Punisher is a great villain in that show. So definitely wanted to include him in this. And I absolutely love this pop. So for my letter, or for my last letter P, we've got the Punisher. And last but not least, I had to include this pop in this video because I've never shown it off on the channel before, and it is a personal grail of mine and Jen's, and it is for the letter S, Supergirl. So this is from New York Comic Con 2018. I got this pop for $5 again. So I got this from the Pop Culture Warehouse clearance. It is in fine condition. It has a ding on the back there, but otherwise it is fine. They said that there's damage to her cape, which when I took it out of box, it looks like it's just lifted a bit, like the glue's kind of come off on one side. But honestly, guys, it is more than fine. You're not going to say no, $5 for this Supergirl. we love Supergirl in this house. We love anything CW, and we kind of started collecting a bit after this con, so we never got the chance to actually buy this for retail. I mean, it was on our wish list as well, and when I saw it there for $5 in a tub amongst all these other not as valuable pops, I picked it up instantly. I did not care about... the box could have been trashed and I still would have gotten it because it would have been cool to have out of box. But she is absolutely amazing, absolutely stunning, absolutely looking like a boss. And yeah, we love Supergirl, so this was one I had to pick up. And I couldn't put anything else in this last spot for the letter S, because yeah, it had to be Supergirl. So Supergirl is the one I'm showing off for the letter S, and yeah, absolutely love it. I hope we get more Supergirl pops down the line, and just more CW DC shows in general. She's going back in her protector because it's just a personal grail of ours. We are in love with this pop, so very, very grateful and lucky to have it. So yeah, guys, these are the pops that make up the name 95 Pop Snaps. I hope you enjoyed seeing some different pops in my collection. I don't believe I've ever shown off any on the channel, so it's very exciting to do so today. And guys, of course, I have to nominate some people. So most of the Aussies have already either done a video or been nominated, so I'm going to span this out to my US pals. I want to nominate Jimmy Funko, the legend who helped me get to 400 subscribers. Again, thank you all for subscribing and being a part of the channel, and thank you again to Jimmy for promoting me on his Instagram and really trying to pump up and get us to 400, and he did. So guys, once we hit 500, there is 100% going to be a giveaway. I'm thinking of stuff as we go to try and make it awesome. But hey, the quicker we get there, the quicker it can be done. I'd also like to nominate my good pal Lass Ketchum. I don't believe she's done one of these videos before, so it'd be really cool to see some pops in her collection and get around the challenge. I'm also going to nominate a good pal from Australia who isn't on YouTube. I'd love to see him do his on his Instagram, whether that's through photos or however he feels comfortable, and that is Pop Hive, my good pal Ben. So Pop Hive, if you see this, please do it on your Instagram. Post some photos. You don't have to make a video. I just want to see what you've got in your collection. And hey, for the lols, he reviewed my collection in one of his recent videos. Top Pops, if somehow you see this, or if people make you see this, I want you to do the Funko Name Challenge too. But anyway, guys, it's just a lot of fun. Heaps of fun. And guys, if you want to do the challenge too, why not? Here's an open invitation for you to do the challenge. I challenge everyone who watches this to do it. So if you're here watching this video now, I want to see pops in your collection. I want to see your Funko Name Game. So be sure to tag me in your videos or share the link to me on Instagram, because I love seeing what you guys have. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know which one of these pops is your favorite, or which one you wish you had in your collection. And again, make sure you tag me in your videos. I want to watch them. And remember, legends, as always, like Dragon says, never give up and good pops will find you. See ya.